What is up? This is Jacob, and I want to say welcome back to another Besiege, where we're trying to steal and deliver a wood pile. Now, these are the wood piles. We need to grab them, pick them up, take them up, and set them right over here. That's going to actually be far more challenging than just blowing stuff up, so I figured I'd make an episode on it because it's pretty difficult. So let's get started. I have this kind of like L-shaped base right now. Before I add wheels, I want to sort out how I'm going to work out, how am I going to make this thing function? So I'm thinking of doing like a kind of what we did before where it was like, I'm trying to think what's the word hinge. There we go. I'm trying to find a hinge where we will, if I could just find the stupid thing, and then we'll use the hinge to, there it is, make a dealio, right? Kind of figuring it out as we go. And I'm going to set a grabber on that. I've never used the grabber before, so I'm actually kind of unsure how it works, but I'm hoping it will be fairly simple. Okay, so we have an intersection issue. We're intersecting with the roof. No big deal. And there we go. I know there are springs, and they work really well, as we have seen in the catapult. They're awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and place one right there. Now I'm hoping that will allow me to lift up whatever it is that I have far enough. Oops, wrong thing. I meant to do this. Far enough to get it up onto that platform. I only need to do this once, which is not too difficult, but it is difficult enough to where I am a little bit not sure how well it will work. So I'm just basically right now making a small thing. I'm going to go ahead and try it out. Hit L. So there we have the lift. Not good enough. We need more lift than that for sure. So how do we do that? Let's go ahead and build. This is kind of a game where you have to use your noggin a lot more than you have to use anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and move the spring to the back here, and that should allow it to do more. Yeah, that's a little more violent, but it works. We did break, which is okay. I think that's probably because we fell pretty high. Yeah, so if you don't set your machine down, it will break. So what I'm going to do now is take this crazy contraption, and I'm going to set a grabber on the front and hope, because I've never used it before, that it will grab whatever it touches as it says. So I'm going to drive over to these wood piles right here. Come on, pick it up. There we go. And now I'm going to try and just bring that wood pile over here, hitting L to lift it up, and drive it over. Hopefully it'll drop back down. And there we did it. Not so bad. So just remember, pivot points are great, springs are great, and the grabber turns out works really, really well. Let's try something real quick. I bet we can load up the old caddy, which is my catapult. Check this bad boy out. It's pretty sweet. It's got a bajillion springs, and it does move forward and backwards. Let's just go ahead and load it in. Move it back, and then press L. Bam! Oh, wow, there's a lot more sheep. Okay, so a lot of sheep. This one could be fun to do. Just running stuff over. I don't have any steering on this thing. It's literally just a catapult. So, but the sheep come right at you, so it's not like the hardest thing. Let's do a sheep killing episode specifically for this.